All right, good afternoon. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com and the Weeby Report. It is time now. Again, this is my sixth time filming it. 5 times YouTube did not accept it. Hopefully this one gets accepted. The East Suburban Catholic Conference. The East Suburban Catholic Conference preview for 2018. One front runner, very clear front runner, and that is Nazareth Academy. Nazareth Academy has all of the tools. They have won the best secondary in the state of Illinois. It is going to be unbelievable for that team. Again, the key thing that I've said numerous times with Nazareth Academy will be that defensive line. They have a great pass rush, no doubt about it. It'll be interesting to see what they can do against the run. I feel that more teams are going to target on the inside, especially the A gap, but it'll be interesting to see. The key thing for this conference, too, is the emergence of Joliet Catholic. I think Joliet Catholic is going to look great this season. I think they're going to do spectacular things. Very underrated offensive line. Now, talking about another school that is a little bit interesting, too, is Marist. Marist, however, graduates a lot of great defensive players, and especially on the defensive line. McCabe is gone. TJ Ivy, who played both ways, he's gone too. So again, it's going to be an interesting year for Marist. But no doubt about it, the front runner is Nazareth Academy. Two great safeties. You have a corner, Oglesby, Blakely, forgetting the Baker, who's a hell of a player. It's going to be very interesting. And so I'll go into the players to look out for. Benet Academy looks great too. Their sophomore guy who did a great job last season, taking place of a few injured quarterbacks. Colin Gillespie is going to do good things for Benet Academy. Very impressed with the kid. He could be one of the best quarterbacks if for the class of 2020. Talking about that, going to Marist, talk about that. Another school to look out for, two schools. Marion Central Catholic, great hard-nosed football team. Again, those hard-nosed football teams are going to be the toughest test for Nazareth Academy, no doubt about it. St.Patrick, too. St. Patrick is a very interesting, could be sort of a surprise team, so keep a very good, close eye for St. Patrick High School. All right, so let's get into the players. St. Patrick, we have Waters, linebacker junior, Slinda, Manvez, and I will mispronounce last names, I guarantee you that. Giovanni and Fanning at offensive lineman. Carmel, they're rebuilding. They lost a lot of players. Christian Phillips is a kid to look out for. Benet Academy, Colin Gillespie, Snell, Nico, a tight end, Jack Cooney, Jack Burrich, defensive line, Billy Lawler, and Mike Wagner. For Joliet Catholic, and this is very key, and I talk about, just actually go back a little bit. Benet Academy has got a great group of athletes, and they have a great group of linemen. They could do a lot of this course this season, and if they get into the playoffs, they could make a run like they did last season. So it's very interesting. Next one, and I'm happy to say this, and it's good to see too, and they got the team to do it. It's good. It's a healthy point for Illinois high school football that Joliet Catholic does good, and Joliet Catholic looks good this season. Ryan Lawley at offensive and defensive line. Offensive line. Sorry about that. Chavez, linebacker, hell of a linebacker. Haley, running back, very underrated running back. Kenyatta Williams, Jr., he is a playmaker. Keep an eye out for the kid. Mundo Meyer, defensive back. Not a lot of people talk about him that much. He deserves a lot more respect. Monet, offensive lineman, has got a bunch of offers from Joliet Catholic. And again, what's key for Joliet Catholic is that offensive line is back, and they're going to be a scary team to face. Niles, Notre Dame. I have one player, and one player only, who I believe is one of the more underrated players in the state of Illinois and in that conference, Ty Gavin. He's a hell of a player. Next team to look out for, too, and I really do like him, St.Viator. I like Elijah Black, Owen Hickey, Nico Whiter, one of the better linebackers in the state of Illinois / pass rushers, and Mahoney at quarterback. Keep an eye out for him. We get to Marist. We get to the stud, Jaden Thompson. He's got a bunch of offers. The kid's unbelievably talented. QB market, Nick Hill, Billy Satsky, another wide receiver. They got a good passing grouping. Kendrick Nolan, again, a very underrated very underrated defensive back. That's going to be key for Marist's football team, and a player that a lot of people don't like, that are not talking about, who I believe is a hell of a player, and he's small. Caleb Burrell. Keep an eye out for him. Nose guard, nose tackle. Next one, Marion Central Catholic. Again, good solid team. Kramer, wide receiver, and the greatest name ever in the state of Illinois for football, Four. I'm not going to say his last name because I'm probably going to mispronounce it. And another offensive lineman, Ferger, to look out for. Again, Marion Central Catholic looks very good this season. Very good this season. Nazareth Academy, I got a list of players. J.J. McCarthy, again, star quarterback. Lugo, great pass rusher. One of the best in the state of Illinois. Michael Love, one of the best in the state of Illinois athletes. Keeler, another great offensive lineman. Baker, great defensive back. Again, one of the best in the state of Illinois. Blakely, another one best in the state of Illinois. When I say best in the state of Illinois, I'm just going to say Nazareth. Diamond Evans, unbelievable. Again, another one in the state of Illinois. McDonald, hell of an lineman. Gurley, linebacker, great. Oglesby, great defensive back. Leach, defensive tackle, defensive end, hell of a player. Riley Fieldbold made a name for himself last season. Keep an eye out for him. And there is another Rife Stock, so keep an eye out for Rife Stock, Breven Rife Stock. Marion Catholic, Martino Cedino is one of the players. And again, Marion Catholic is, again, one of those teams that basically, if I say a bunch of names, I find out in August that they transfer. So I'm just gonna stick with one name, and that's good. That's good for me, because literally, I got hurt a bunch of times saying this school, saying names, and guess what? They transferred out. So Martino Cedino is a player to look out for. But altogether, Nazareth I have as the top dog in the conference. But I have Joliet Catholic, Benet Academy, Marist, St.Viator. I'll give St.Viator that. And I'm forgetting another team. And Marion Central Catholic, I think they're going to make the playoffs. I think the teams that could give Nazareth trouble are Marion Central Catholic. I think they played them, and Joliet Catholic. And we'll see what happens there. Hopefully, I got the right schedule. But again, it's going to be a good season. Again, this is the big time for Nazareth. I do believe that Nazareth, because of last season, I don't think Nazareth was fully there last season. I think this season they're going to be there. I think Nazareth is going to be playing football in Champaign. I do believe this, that there will be a second team from this conference that will make a huge run. But it's going to be an interesting season. Very interesting season. If Marist catches on fire, watch out. Again, Joliet Catholic, those first two games are going to be important for Joliet Catholic. If they get those first two games, watch out. St.Patrick, watch out for St.Patrick. That's a team that was very interesting to me, especially when I saw them at practice. Really surprised by St.Patrick. But Nazareth Academy, it just got so much talent. But again, Nazareth's worst enemy will be themselves this season. It will be themselves this season. They have so much talent, they can win, blah, blah, blah. But with a partridge in a pear tree with all the talent, but if their only enemy, their only opponent this season will be themselves. No doubt about it. If they can defeat if they have any ego problems, any of that stuff, it's going to hurt them. But their biggest enemy at Nazareth Academy is going to be them. So simple as that. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com if you have any questions. Again, if you like my work, feel free to leave a tip on the PayPal link on the bottom. Thank you so much. Hopefully make a few of these games. Definitely want to see Nazareth Academy versus Joliet Catholic. That's going to be a great game. Really good game. I'm going to see Niles Notre Dame, I believe, too, for a Saturday game. And remember, you can vote for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week every Saturday morning. Morning at 11 o'clock. You can nominate for the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, and the game will be put up for a vote on Sunday, and that will be Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. So thank you so much. Have a lovely day, and good luck to all the teams participating in the East Suburban Catholic Conference.